What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Porgal, and man, we have some really exciting news today. I might not seem like I'm really excited because I'm actually a little sick today. My throat's kind of hurting a little bit. I think I might end up losing my voice pretty soon, which is something that happens to me usually once a year, sometimes even twice a year, which is a big bummer. Feel pretty good, but I am noticing my throat kind of hurts a little bit. Got a bit of a bad cough, so yeah. But this is amazing news and something that a lot of us anticipated, but we really didn't think we were going to get in this update, especially after getting Thanos, right? Knowing that we're going to get King Thanos, we got, the ultimate villain right there. Were we going to get another villain? Well, I mean, if you read this in Sneak Peek 6, greetings agents, it's CFI Marvel Future 5. What if Avengers were unable to defeat the ultimate AI? And then you scroll down here and lo and behold, look who it is. So, I mean, guys, let's watch this trailer here. This is pretty freaking amazing. Nice music. Oh, not bad, not bad. Nice. Now, if you guys noticed, there was a little something. Well, actually, you can see it right now. If you look up in here, you can see the T right there. And then 1, 2, 3, right? That is lit. Now, one of my friends in my Discord actually showed me this here, which said T, and then you see the 3 slashes. I mean, that could show that he's getting a tier 3 as well. Or like if you scroll back a little bit to where he does this little explosion, kind of move forward a little bit here. I think I need to go back a little bit. Let me back up a little bit here. All right. You can see right there. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but you see the 3 slashes. I mean, really where he first blows up where he first ends up cracking the screen is where you're really going to see it the best. I mean, here it's pretty clear. T, 1, 2, 3. So we know Ultron is getting a tier 3, which is awesome. But I believe it's actually much better than you think. And something I want to just mention really quick. This trailer here has only been up for a short time, and there's already over 9,500 views on this thing, which is amazing, guys. It really shows how many players still love playing Marvel Future Fight and are still into this game, and I think that's awesome, man. I'm so happy to see that. But if we read a little bit further, it says check out the new look. That's the key word, the new look for this multiversal threat inspired by Marvel Studios' What If. The new look. The new look, huh? And we will announce the details for the patch details to come. So we're probably going to get the patch notes tomorrow, I would imagine. We could get them today, I guess, but I think we're probably going to get them tomorrow. And knowing that they say a new look, I need to find old Ultron, which, God knows where he's at here. Now let's just do the old quick method here. Let's see, Universal and Supervillain, and there he is. But the fact that they say new look, that indicates that he's going to be getting a uniform. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I am about 95, 96% sure, if not more, that this guy is getting a new uniform. And if that is the case, that is going to be awesome because his uniform won't be as expensive as trying to level up a native tier 3 character, which is something that a lot of us were concerned about. Now, he still could be a native tier 3 character. We don't really know, but he better be godly, guys. I mean, seriously, this world boss, I think everybody already knows, is the most difficult of them all. He is hard. Even on my account with 25% peers, having a brilliant CTP of destruction with good rolls, it is very hard to take down Ultron. I mean, even like in the villain stages, whenever you get to stage 24, I believe, is 25, when you need super villains. This is rough, guys. Moonstone and Doctor Doom are pretty much the only 2 characters, I think, I could be wrong, that can actually do this, and it is hard. And I can't even do stage 30, which we don't need any supervillains, so it doesn't really matter. We need superheroes. But we need some supervillains, and the test that I'm going to put Ultron through and Thanos is, can they do Ultron stage 29 on an account like mine with 25% pierce without a reforged CTP, right? If it's a mighty, okay, maybe, right? But I really would like to see them do it with a regular CTP. We need, and I really don't normally say this because I think it's a bad thing, but the way that Marvel Future Fight does their power creep, I actually think it would be a good thing at this point in the game. For one, These are two super villains. We need power creep, guys. We need these super villains to be freaking super strong. Netmarble has this thing where they just kind of slowly introduce some power creep, which I generally think is a good thing. But we need these characters to be very, very strong, because a lot of us, when it comes to world boss, right, we can't push any higher. We're not going any higher against these bosses unless we have brilliance on our characters. And we need a little bit of enough of power creep to where, you know, and really it should be for Thanos and Infinity Ultron. I mean, Infinity Ultron, I mean, look what he did in the What If story, right? Look what he accomplished. It was just nuts, right? Look what King Thanos has accomplished in the comics. I mean, seriously, guys. I mean, do we need to go through the litany of things that these characters have done, right? I mean, Ultron taking on the Watcher, and come on now, that's just insanity. So he should be godly, and I really, you know, and the fact that he's just getting a uniform and he might not be a native tier 3, I think it's really irrelevant. He really should be an insanely strong character. Now, knowing that Ultron has that artifact that gives him this bonus right here, right? 50% chance when attacking, gives him the total instinct, increases all basic attack. I mean, I'm really hoping for PvE, right? Really hoping for PvE. That would be insane. Really, I'd like to see Thanos be PvE too as well. But these characters seriously deserve some insane power creep. If anybody deserves it, it should be these characters. And why not be villains anyways? Because in all honesty, man, these villains are so restricted in the World Boss Legends, whether it's Null, whether it's Mephisto, whether it's Ultron, they're just restricted big time. So it really wouldn't hurt to have them godly, right? I mean, it would really help the player base out a lot, because whenever you build your villain, it's like, okay, I build my villain maybe for ABX, or I build him for low levels of World Boss. But if you're trying to push high levels of World Boss, I mean, villains are pretty scarce. Like against Ultron, or I'm sorry, against Null. I mean, look at this, man. I mean, you got to go. I mean, female, you can use a villain here, right? Female villain, right? Both these guys are males, right? Blast, that's not going to work for either one of those characters. They're both going to be universal. But you got to go to stage 35, right? 35 is pretty high against Null before you can actually use, you know, just regular super villains that's actually going to be male. For Ultron, it's going to be 25, right? And 25 against Ultron is just nuts. And then against Mephisto, I mean, you're looking at, I mean, I think it was a stage 40, I believe. Yeah, stage 40, you're going to need super villains, right? And I mean, guys, that is just, you need very strong villains in order to take down those higher levels of these World Boss Legends, right? I mean, up till 9, you can use them, but after that, they get screwed. So why not give them power creep? Why not make them super insane? What's it really going to hurt, right? Because of the restrictions that they have, it's not really going to change a whole lot. So they should be godly. Now, I know some of you are really hoping for maybe some PvP. Honestly, if one was PvP and the other was godly and PvE, I'd be totally okay with that. That wouldn't bother me at all. It'd be a little something for everybody. Or like we always say, if the characters were just both well-rounded to where they were actually really awesome for PvP and PvE, that would be awesome. And as far as what they could do for them, everybody knows what they could do for them, right? You know, PvP, give them ignore iframe, you can give them some attack buffs, you can give them, you know, all, you know, like debuffs. I mean, there's all kinds of things they can do for them. Damage accumulation, the general things that we always come to expect from our OP characters, you know, just insanity. Thank you for the subscription. They could do all kinds of things for these characters. And if either one of them really isn't that strong, it's going to be a huge disappointment. It's going to be a big disappointment. And the fact that Thanos already has his tier 3, they're going to try to incentivize and motivate people to build Ultron, especially before the 7-year anniversary of this game. They want people to use those resources. That way they can try to milk a few dollars out as far as some of those packs in the shop. But this is super exciting, guys. I mean, this really is awesome. I'm so happy to see that Ultron is getting a tier 3, and I really am expecting him to get a uniform. I could be wrong about that, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. So let me know how you're all feeling about Infinity Ultron getting a tier 3, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.